Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our live. This is your hosts, Noah and Caesar with YVA. Hope everyone's doing well. Today, we're going to talk about why understanding the homeowner is very important when you're for you as the contractor, and why you as a contractor, at the end of the day, you want to provide quality service for your client, the homeowner, and that means having to understand what the homeowner's needs are. And so today we're going to talk about one of the options that they have when it comes to their roofing claim, and that is having a PA. And as a contractor, it is very important you know how to explain what they are, what a PA is, and why they are beneficial for them.
Right. So, first of all, how are you, everybody? And by the way, before we start, I want to make sure if you guys are watching right now that we're live, you have any questions, send us a message. We will receive it. We will answer. If you send a message later on when we are not live, but you're watching the video, please go ahead. We will answer as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But anyway, so what Noah is saying is true. Okay, some homeowners don't know what a PA is and the benefits that they can have when using a PA. Okay, so the downsides also they don't know about that. Now, you as a contractor can actually help the homeowner learn why a PA is the best option when it comes to their roofing claim. Okay, now some of you are already partnered with us. Some of you haven't. Hopefully, you will. Okay, and I'm pretty sure that some of you, when you tell the homeowner, well, we are uh, partnered with your virtual adjuster, they are going to do great things for you, blah blah blah. They still don't know, right?
Mm-hmm.
So having a public adjuster involved can be very beneficial for both the homeowner and you as a contractor. And not only because you're automatically increasing, I'm sorry, your chances of getting your claim approved, okay, but because the public adjuster will take care of basically everything. That's the goal of a public adjuster. So what we're going to focus on today, like Noah said, is the pros for the homeowner. So
Mm-hmm.
let's jump into the first one. So
Yes.
Noah,
So let's
you
say,
mhm,
yeah,
go ahead.
let's say I'm a homeowner, Caesar.
Hmm.
And first question that comes to mind is
Hmm.
why should I trust you? Why should I trust the PA? Don't they only care about themselves and getting paid?
Well, that's actually a popular belief. I mean, even among contractors. So look, the homeowner. I mean, they don't know a lot about public adjusters, but the public adjuster looks after the homeowner's best interest. Okay, and this is totally true because the public adjuster is going to do everything in their power, okay, to get the payment the client deserves. Okay, yes, they will collect, obviously, okay, but uh, obviously, while focusing on their interest, yes, they are going to negotiate. They're going to get a check sooner than usual, and they are going to aim for more than what the homeowner could get. Okay, so that's very important. They're going to use all of their knowledge, experience, make sure the insurance company accepts the claim and pays it with the highest settlement.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully this answers that question.
Right. But now
Mhm.
my next question would be, can I just do that myself? Can I just take over the process?
Well, that's a very common thing and a very difficult one. Why? Uh, a homeowner doesn't have the time, the knowledge, or the know-how, okay, to deal with an
Mm.
insurance company,
Okay.
unless obviously the homeowner is a lawyer. Well, yeah, right. But uh, if not, okay, it's very, very difficult for a regular Joe. You know, this can be very stressful for the homeowner. And after all, he's been paying the insurance company for uh, who knows how long and has a hole in his roof. Okay, so he wants to have that hole fixed as soon as possible, and it's because of this that the homeowner might agree on something he shouldn't,
Mm-hmm.
and at the end of the day, the PA will take care of everything while the homeowner just waits for the result. So you see, it's more convenient, okay, to leave it up to the public adjuster
Mm-hmm.
because the homeowner just doesn't have, again, the time, the knowledge, the know-how, and most importantly, the key word here is a license. Okay, and the
Mm.
insurance company. as you know, they do focus on that. They treat people differently, especially if it's the homeowner or if it's a public adjuster who's doing the negotiations.
Okay.
Mhm.
From all of that, as convincing as you are, what if I'm not fully convinced? And just I want to take care of it myself. I think I can
Mhm.
manage. Um, what if I'm yeah? So like, what could you say to that? I just need like a little extra.
Let's say, okay, and that's a normal one. So let's say that the homeowner wants to deal with the insurance claim, right? So what is the tool that he has? The insurance policy.
Okay.
So let's say that the homeowner does read the insurance policy, but that's about it. So you see, so unlike a public adjuster will have tons of things,
Mm.
okay, an arsenal. For example, um, they have access to professionals and resources, which is very, very important. Okay, so a public adjuster has tons of connections. Okay, they usually have great partnerships and agreements with people they trust and have worked with before. Like
Okay.
for example, in our case with YBA. Okay, and this is actually a huge benefit because the PA will get easy as access to strategic partners. For example, let's say an engineering firm, okay, or a law firm, okay, that they will know they will help in the claim process and it will go smoothly. So
Hmm.
the homeowner doesn't have those resources, and in some occasions, the contractor does have them, but still, the public adjuster has different ways to approach this. So
Hmm.
that's a huge, huge benefit.
Right. And they basically have done this. So they've done this, and they have people they trust, basically,
Hmm.
to do,
Exactly,
and they can have good expectations from it. Right.
exactly. Hmm.
Um, but all of that sounds great. Isn't this going to
Hmm.
be expensive to have a PA? I still have the contractor's deductible.
Hmm.
How am I going to, like, this is expensive.
Okay, so this is something that we already talked in previous uh, about. I'm sorry, that we already talked about in previous live streams or podcasts. Let's call them podcasts.
Podcasts.
But anyway, yeah. So the thing is that there is a confusion there.
Okay.
So a very important thing to note. Okay, there is no upfront payment when using a PA. At least with us at YBA, no, there's no upfront payment. Okay, there's nothing to pay. The contractor doesn't have to pay anything. The homeowner doesn't have to pay anything. Okay, uh, so, we are going to collect, yes, if there is a check issued by the insurance company. So at YBA, we're gonna take our 10% fee out of that check. Uh, Basically, every time that there is a check issued by the insurance company, we're gonna take that 10% out of it. Okay, so that means that we will collect only if there is a check. If there is no check, we cannot collect. So when you say it can be expensive, it's not going to be expensive for the homeowner or for the contractor because the homeowner is not paying us directly or paying the public adjuster directly, but it's only when there is a check issued by the
Hmm.
insurance company. So
Right.
no, it's not expensive. Okay, for the homeowner, it doesn't represent the cost for the contractor actually, so it's actually not expensive. I mean, per se.
Mm. Okay.
Hmm.
So basically, from everything that I just got, the public adjuster is going to go in and they know what they're talking about, and they're going to try and get the best settlement possible. And
Hmm.
as a homeowner, I mean, there's no fee coming out from me, and I'm just going to get exactly what I want to fix my roof,
Ex-
to fix that damage, and
exactly,
someone else is going to worry about it.
exactly. And I can tell you, look, I can tell you that I have talked to contractors who have told me, you know, something. I've been trying to get a check from the insurance company, and it's been like 10 months. Oh my God, 10 months.
Wow.
So imagine you as a homeowner dealing with a hole on your roof
You just
for
want it
10
done.
months.
Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. So when they tell me, yeah, well, can you guys help? Yeah, definitely we can help. I mean, we are not going to do magic, right? We are going to negotiate based on the facts, based on the policy. I mean, the public adjuster is going
Mhm.
to do that, right? But uh a public adjuster can't do that, unlike the homeowner, because at the end of the day, the homeowner is the one who's having that much contact with the insurance company.
Hmm.
And like I said, the big ones, the insurance companies, they know that the homeowner doesn't know what to do.
Right.
Okay, so a public adjuster, when they know the insurance company knows that there is a public adjuster involved, they know that we mean business,
Hmm.
right? And we are going to do whatever it takes, right? Obviously within the policy, obviously within the coverage. So we are going to do our job, or the
Hmm.
public adjuster is going to do his job,
Hmm.
right? So that's very, very, very important for
Yeah.
both the contractor to know that and the homeowner to know that.
Hmm. And I'm happy you
Mhm.
brought that up because we do want to talk about a few disadvantages of the homeowner not using a public adjuster.
Mhm.
And one of the first ones is that the homeowner is subjected to the insurance company's decision. So again, the homeowner doesn't have the time, doesn't have the experience or the knowledge to deal with the insurance company. So whatever the decision the insurance company comes up with might be final, because if that's what the homeowner agrees or disagrees, whatever the insurance company decides, that's what it's going to be. They can't go and negotiate on their own behalf, basically,
Mhm.
which is a big disadvantage. And another one is, without a PA, the homeowner is going to handle the claim completely in the dark. The insurance company is going to update the homeowner to an extent, but they're not going to tell them too much because, again, just like you said before, they're going to use the fact that it's a homeowner. He's not experienced in this.
Complicated language,
Yeah,
uh, time frames. I mean, everything. They're gonna try to delay the payment as much as they can, right? So that the homeowner accepts whatever they are offering,
right.
and that's not fair. I mean, with a public adjuster, they cannot do that, right?
Hmm.
So that's where the public adjuster comes in, and yes,
Right.
he's
With the
going to do.
knowledge. Knowledge is
Exactly.
important. Homeowner is there, has lack of knowledge. They're going to try to take advantage of it.
Hmm.
And whenever there's a PA involved, it's going to be very different, just like you said before, because the public adjuster is aware of everything regarding the claims process. So
Hmm.
all the ins and outs. Yeah. Now, another disadvantage is the value of damages will not be assessed properly. So, what does that mean? Unfortunately, the reality is it's a huge risk for homeowners to take the claim on their own because their insurance company is not going to assess the property as well as someone on the homeowner's side would. They're going to look at it and just be like, this is what we're going to give you. They're not going to really go dive deep into it and say, this is what you deserve. So the insurance company is absolutely going to try and take advantage of the homeowner. And lastly, which is very important, is not knowing what your policy can afford. And most homeowners have insurance policies, but they don't usually read the fine print. And that's where things can get really confusing. And I'm sure all of us don't read the fine print for
No, it
everything
does.
so much. It's so complicated until you come to a situation like this where you're like, wait, I need to understand what it means, but you don't work in it all the time. You don't understand it. And it can get very confusing when you don't work with these policies every single day. So it's really important to know the coverage you have in the claims process, to understand what you can fight for, what you can't fight for. And that's why we shared earlier about how a PA is going to dive in to understanding the homeowner's policy and is going to know how to use it to their advantage.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I mean, the thing is, when I was doing actively, I was doing onboardings. You know, the contractors would ask me, okay, so I mean, I can help the homeowner. The homeowner can call the insurance company,
Mm.
and I used to tell them, you know something, yeah, you can definitely do that. You see, but unfortunately, the insurance company is aware of that, and the keyword here, licensed, you don't have it. The homeowner doesn't have it. The public adjuster does have it.
Mm-hmm.
So it really is a game changer, okay? Because the insurance company knows that they cannot uh, do with a public adjuster what they can usually do with a homeowner. Now, like I said, I think we mentioned it. Uh, a lot of people, a lot of homeowners, they don't know what a public adjuster is, depending on
Mm-hmm.
the state. For example, the state of Texas, here, well, you know that the weather is not that bad, right? So, okay, I'll call the insurance company, I'll get a contractor, and I'll get my roof fixed, a couple of shingles, I don't know.
Mm.
But for example, in Florida, where you guys have so many weather events, people are a little bit more aware of what a public
Mhm.
adjuster does, right? There's a little bit more knowledge. So that is actually an advantage for those contractors out there, in Florida. Okay, so if you tell your homeowner, hey, we are partnered with, for example, YVA, okay, they are a public adjusting firm, a licensed public adjusting firm. Uh, they are going to say immediately, oh, okay, great. The ones who know
Mhm.
what a public adjuster is. But here, for example, in Texas, yes, sometimes you have to explain a little bit more. So it's very important to highlight all these benefits. But I think Noah, and me as a homeowner, right, a regular Jane and Joe,
Mhm.
right, when they tell us, and you don't have to be in touch with the insurance company, they are going to do everything for you. I'm gonna be
It's like
so
a weight off my shoulder. Yeah.
exactly because I don't have the time. I have to work. I have to take care of the household.
Right.
I have to. So it's a very important to highlight these benefits because yes, the homeowner is gonna be sold specifically with that. Okay,
Mhm.
or you're gonna be able to find out what the homeowner is, you know, needing at that
Right.
point,
I mean,
and
yeah, at
that's
the
the
end
one
of
that
the
you have to
day,
highlight.
yeah,
Hmm.
it's just a plus to have that.
Hmm.
It's nothing out of pocket, and it's just an addition, extra help to get exactly what you want
Hmm.
for no additional cost. Um,
Exactly.
People forget that there's resources. It's a great resource to have.
Right. Law firms, engineering firms. I mean, you name it. For example, here at YVA, we got really great partnerships with
Yes.
all kinds of vendors, right? That they benefit not only the homeowner, but also the contractor
Hmm.
in many, many different ways. So if you have any questions about this, you already partnered with us and you're wondering, okay, so what can you guys get me? Send us a message. And yes, we will try to help you, I'm sorry, as much as we can,
Hmm.
right? When it comes to vendors, uh, but yes, a public adjuster, and it doesn't matter what the firm, they will have this type of partnerships that will benefit you as a contractor and your homeowner. At the end of the day, what you want to do is to offer a plus to your client, right?
Right.
And I mean, there is no better plus than telling your homeowner, yeah, well, we partner with this public adjusting firm and they do great
Everything.
stuff,
Yeah.
right? So that's about it,
Hmm.
right? Now, Noah, do you have any other maybe questions, any other comments?
Just if you guys out there listening live, not live, don't forget you can ask us questions anytime. You can message us on Facebook, DM us,
Mhm.
all of that. We're here to help you. That's why we're here.
Exactly. Also, uh, for you that you're watching, guys, if you have a topic that you would like us to talk about, hey, bring it on. If you
Mhm.
have questions, specific questions, like last time that we had Richie Kitwell. I mean, the information that he gave us was very, very interesting, very helpful, especially for the state of Florida.
Right. It was a
But
great
hey,
amount of knowledge. Yes.
exactly. But if you have any other suggestions, something that you would like us to talk about, hey, bring it on because we're here to do exactly that, to try
Hmm.
to inform you guys. And yes, obviously, what we are going to be talking about, yeah, YBA does it. So cool. But
Hmm.
anyway, so just to summarize, okay, this, as you can see, is going to be a short podcast. But basically, when you, as a contractor, tell the customer that you are partnered with a public adjusting firm like your virtual adjuster, you're doing the homeowner a huge, huge favor. Okay, so don't think twice. Always mention that you're working with us in case you already partnered with us. And if you aren't, yes, do partner with us and offer a plus to your customers.
Hmm. Exactly.
Mhm.
Um, and remember, you can go on our website, yourvirtualadjuster.com. You can schedule a call with any of our account managers. You can sign up right away, and we'll be there to help you with your claims immediately. And there to help you with your company, growing your company. So thanks so much, everyone, for joining us today. And for those watching later, Thanks for joining us later. And next week, we're actually going to have a very special guest, Jonathan Smith. He is one of our account managers here at YVA. He's going to be telling us a little bit about his experience helping contractors with their claims. So it's going to be really, really interesting. Definitely tune in. Have a great day, everyone. We will see you next Tuesday at 1.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.